Good evening, sir. Very
Yeah,
good
good evening.
evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
And we are meeting for the very first time after the new year. So happy, happy new year. May everything be good for you. May everything be the best for you.
Yeah, yeah. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you.
Sir, what a beautiful name you have. What an impactful name you have.
Yeah, my name is Ibrahim Idrisi.
Do you know the meaning of Ibrahim? Ibrahim is a very, very good name with a very, very good meaning.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what is the meaning of the name, but yeah, my
Okay.
I don't know anything about more that my about my name.
Okay. So Ibrahim is the father to many people, like the elder to many people, like the guardian to many people.
Hello.
Ibrahim is like an elder or a guardian to many people.
Yeah, yeah. I am a guardian. One daughter and one wife. You can say.
Ibrahim, the name Ibrahim means guardian of many people.
Yeah. I got it. I got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, sir, how are you? How was the week? How is life? How is work? How are colleagues? How is everything?
Yeah, everything is good here, and my week was good, and my life was good, and even I am good. Everything is okay here.
Sir, where do you work? Where do you work?
Yeah, I work here as a private teacher.
Okay. How are the different kinds of students in your class? Are there overactive students? Are there shy students? Are there students who love making jokes? How are the different
Yeah,
students?
yeah. I have all kind. I have all kind of students here, and
Okay.
yeah.
So, do you identify yourself in any student? Like, do you see that, when I was young, I was also like this, and I was also similar to this student? So, do you identify
Yeah.
yourself in some students?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sir, how have you changed as a person by being a teacher? You are dealing with so many different kind of psychologies at just one time. So how have
Yeah.
you changed as a person by being a teacher?
Yeah. You have asked a good question, and I want to convince to you through my question, and maybe I may be wrong, but I just want to convince you because I'm a citizen of India, and I have seen here uh, where because I live here in a village, and there are many people and students and young and old women. They don't have studies, and they didn't go school, and they don't know the power of education. So I want to tell them the power of education, and I tell them how can you get everything in your life through education. So this is my purpose. I want to change the people, change the students through education. It's my view, you can say.
Sir, what kind of different parents have you met? As much as education is sometimes a struggle for the children, it is sometimes equal struggle for the parents. And now, online classes have come up, and we are,
Yeah.
yes. And also, sir,
Yeah, because
some,
yeah
yes,
yeah
sir.
yeah because I live in a village, and
Okay.
the students whom I teach here,
Hmm.
even they live here in many villages. So there are not any online classes here because due to COVID, many of students don't get to school. they are at their home, and many tutors like me, they give the tuition at their home. And because I am from Uttar Pradesh, and my village is 3 kilometers away from Nepal. So I live in very
Oh,
different kind of area. Here there is no any online classes here.
and sir, how have you interacted with the parents? Sometimes, child is fine, child is okay, but he is seeing a lot of harsh realities of life at home. He is seeing a lot of things at home which, some children see later in their lives. So there are some students who are a victim of a circumstances at a very early age. How do you
Yeah.
recognize such students that maybe the problem is not in your teaching, the maybe the problem is arising from somewhere else?
Mm. Ma'am, can you clarify your question in a simple way? I couldn't understand whatever you said.
So sometimes the students is decently intelligent. Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
The student is fine. If you
Hmm.
teach him, he will understand.
Yeah, yeah.
But his mental ability is not fine
Hmm.
because at home the atmosphere might be a little different,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
or or he might be seeing some realities of life at an early age. we
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
some
yeah.
we
Yeah,
see the realities of life at a later age, but
yeah,
some
yeah, yeah,
children
yeah.
are introduced to the difficult life, difficult circumstances at a very early age.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So the problem is not in your teaching, the problem is not in understanding the concepts, the problem lies
Hmm.
elsewhere. The problem is somewhere else.
Yeah.
Are you able to identify such students who are
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
probably
yeah,
not
yeah.
having a
Yeah, yeah,
normal?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. I got it. I got it. Let
Yes,
me
sir.
tell you, because
Yes, sir.
I have I have a few students like this. Because it means they are in uh, 10 years old age. They are in their 10 years age, and in this age they are doing they do different kind of activities. Those activities they should not have done like this. And like because due to internet, because uh, the children and students can get mobile easily, their parents mobile, and they watch vulgar contents on their
My,
on the phone, and they behave like this. It's very difficult to make them understand. And instead of that, there are another students. They are simple, and they are simple. They don't know anything about like those students. So I teach them about the I don't know what the word I should say here. The reason,
you
the reason.
try to stop them from these
Yeah,
distractions. You
yeah,
try
yeah,
to
yeah,
stop them
yeah, yeah,
from getting influenced or
yeah, yeah,
learning
yeah,
these,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
adopting these methods or
yeah,
teachings.
yeah, 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 yeah. Because
Sir,
because I
yes, sir.
I I face this problem daily. This problem daily because I because there are many students who deliver abuse all the day in the village.
Oh,
And this and I try to stop them. They should not do like this, but it's very difficult here. Make them understand.
my goodness, my goodness.
Yeah,
Sir, have you ever been able to really bring a change to any student's life? Like, a
yeah, yeah, yeah,
student came.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, because. I have at least 7, 8 students, and before teaching me, they used to play money all the day because here they because they play money with their colleagues all the day.
My goodness, my
And
goodness.
when I started to teach them, and they left. Their bad habits are they completely changed, and they began to study well, and they completely changed, and they they began to understand the power of education. They things. So that's I'm happy to see them.
Sir, has there ever been a difficult, challenging student?
Yeah, yeah. I have, I have many students like this because after saying many times they are unable to understand whatever I'm saying, and I make them I make them understand. So they are unable to understand. They say I don't know anything about it. I so they are I can say they are careless. So but I try to teach them properly, but it's too difficult to teach them. But it's a life, and it's happened, and we have to face this problem.
And sir, how do you try to adopt new ways of teaching? How do you try to have new methods of teaching? How do you try to add more and more beauty, knowledge, perspectives? Because
Yeah, yeah,
whatever children learn today, it will
yeah,
stay with them for life.
yeah.
So how do you try to?
Because
Yes.
yeah, because I teach English to children here,
Okay.
and because yeah, and because where you live, the people speaks here Audhi language. It is similar to Bhojpuri.
Okay.
It's similar to Bhojpuri, and people speak here Audhi language. It is similar to Bhojpuri, and
Okay.
and most of people speak Hindi here. But I teach them English, and I teach them how to speak English, and because I have been teaching English for 2 years, 2 years. So since I started to teach English, I told the students how to ask question in English, and my students began to ask question in English, and I give them reply in English. So after that, we make a conversation in English, and after that, my English has improved, and my students' English has improved. So my this is my way to teach them. I teach my student like this.
Sir, any games? Any internet is just full of games for English teaching. Any games you've tried?
No, I never used any game in my class at.
Sir, if you get a chance to surf the internet, please do try to look up some games. There are a lot of classroom games for English teaching.